Dear Jordan, just take one look at your mother.
All right, I gotta be real with you though. A woman did scream, like screamed when she saw your butt. So, what reaction were you expecting, or did you have when you first read that scene?
I don't think it was written like that because I don't think I read anything that was like, oh yeah, Charles walks in his butt across the screen. It wasn't that read. I think it was more of a, when we start in the moment, how are we shooting this shot? And went for it. So just went for it. Obviously, we know the movie that we were making, and we wanted something that we wanted to give the people what they want, So that's what we went for.
Listen, you gotta give them the love, and that comes with love.
That comes with love. You know what I'm saying? It's good.
You need to put all that away. I haven't had my coffee yet.
Excuse me.
Don't fail. How did you two work to find that chemistry? Because it is such a powerful love story, and like you said, kind of unlike anything I know I've ever seen.
Denzel was very adamant about us having a rehearsal process prior to actually filming, which is very foreign to the film industry. Usually you kind of show up on the first day and it's like bada bing, bada boom, what's up? Let's do it. But Denzel was like, nah, everybody come to New York a month early, and we rehearsed probably for like 4 to 5 hours a day, going over the scene, breaking down the scripts, just talking about Dana and Charles, creating our own backstories for them, for the answers that, we didn't get from the book or from Dana. And so I think that is what helped us build such amazing chemistry.
Your father wrote that. I'm ready. He wrote this whole thing just for you.
What for you as the filmmaker, made that love so special?
I can't sit there and say, oh, I knew this was going to happen. And you just try to put the pieces together, the best pieces together. And it was the right chemistry with it. That's probably the most important thing for me, was finding this young woman who was the right, not just match, but just equal in power and strength and ability with Michael, because Michael B's a big star, Chanté, she was bringing it. She brought it.
Now, obviously, this is a true story. You are working with the real Dana Canedy. What was it like getting a chance to explore her story?
It was nerve-wracking. I mean, I have played a real person before, but Denzel was very adamant about making sure I knew that this was not a biopic about her life. This was a biopic about the love that her and her fiance shared. I started speaking with her a couple weeks after I got the role, very nervous. I mean, anxiety through the roof, just because I knew how much weight this project held. And I knew that it meant so much more to her. And I wanted to honor that, and I wanted to honor her.
What was the moment that Chanté and Michael kind of disappeared and you started to see your life, your love on screen?
We actually did that throughout the whole movie. I was sort of amazed by that. I thought obviously audiences would get caught up in the character and see us, but I saw us. And that's a testament to their talent.
I think that they were like just real people, that went through obstacles. And I think between the two of them, they weren't each other's ideal person when they first met, but they grew to be each other's soulmate. And I think that's something beautiful and awesome. So to be able to have a hand in telling that story, it's something that's special.
What do you hope that audiences take away from this film? Because it's a beautiful love story, but it's also really powerful, portraying this military family.
It's not what I hope military families take away. It's what I hope non-military families take away. And that is a new love, respect, and admiration for military families, because I know that that is what I am taking away.
As it relates to military service, I'm hoping that folks will understand at even more of a visceral level what that sacrifice is like. But I also hope in general that what folks come away from this movie with is an uplifting story about love. And it's funny in parts of it. You root for this couple, and I just think
you understand them in parts of it.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. It's a perfect holiday movie to see with family and friends, loved ones.
I want people to take away just the fact that he was a grown man who had responsibilities and a family. and he did everything in his power to serve them both.
Love is a choice, Jordan. And real love means you have to sacrifice.
You know, you're gearing up for Creed 3. But you'd already planned to direct when you signed on for this, got this opportunity to work with Denzel. What would you say was one of the major lessons that you learned from him that you're taking into that project?
He's full of quotes and advice and a lot of gems. His preparation, his rehearsals are spot on and intense. I think we did about 3 weeks before we started filming, which I think is incredible. You know, I've always done rehearsals before, but I think on this one, I'm going to make sure I get enough rehearsals to really massage the scenes that I feel like are the biggest days for my cast once we actually start production. So that's one of the many things that I've taken from him in this process.
And I was honest with him. I said, number one, you got to be prepared. You got to prepare. It's much harder than you think because he's acting and directing, but he's motivated and he's very, very bright. So I'm sure he will do well. This is my next film, and it opens Christmas Day. I'm praying that you grab someone's hand that you love, or that you ought to love, or that you used to love, or whatever, however, you know, and enjoy it together. You know, love never dies.
Real love lasts forever. But remember, Jordan, you have to fight for it.